And you could probably just shut the volume off if you want, or listen to your favorite music. I think I've made this video so you could follow it without needing any additional thing that I might tell you. But I am going to talk softly throughout the whole video. I might give some helpful hints about how I did this. If I see something on the video, you'll probably hear me say a lot. That's okay. I'm just going to try to do this video in a single take. Talk softly. This is the very first Godgetti hat I've made. So far I've only made one. Later I'm going to make one out of real brass. Like use some brass inlays and use some old school metalworking techniques. I think it'll make a really beautiful hat. And oh yeah, see here, there's 8 letters in Godgetti, and I wanted it to be centered in the middle, so I kind of did a little extra work, but you know, the video kind of shows you how to do that. How are you guys doing today? You know, if you don't really want to make a Godgetti hat, maybe there's something else you'd rather do. You could shut off the video, go do the other thing. Do the thing that makes you happy, the thing that makes you fulfilled. But hey, if you want to watch me make a Godgetti hat, listen to me prattle on about it and random stuff, that's okay too. I'm glad you're here. I suspect you add some joy to somebody's life. I think that's awesome. And I hope that you have people in your life that add joy to your life as well. I see here that I'm pushing all of the letters on. I used a lot of self-adhesive things. I think if it were to rain while I were out and about with my Godgetti hat on, I think some of the stuff would fall off. And I'll have to make a better one later. I used like a hot glue gun. Might be a better choice. I'm sure there's lots of better choices. The people watching this video, you people probably know a lot better crafting techniques than I do, but it was really fun making this hat in one afternoon and recording the steps that I did and then trying to assemble them together into something that somebody else might be able to follow. Hope so. Let's see, how much more time do we have on this video? Oh, I still have about 11 minutes. I worked as a para-educator at a public school near my home for 4 school years. That was a really valuable, interesting experience in my life. I got to interact with some of the most amazing children and other people, and I'm so grateful. I made a few friends there, which was really nice. Some of those people are they're really good listeners. They've been there for me when I've been upset about something and wanted to rant about it. And it was so nice because this one person in particular, I'm not going to give this person's name, but I was particularly upset about something concerning work, and they listened to me rant, and that felt really good. And then at the end of that, they told me a story of something that happened to them at work. And what was so beautiful about that was that The story, it was a funny story. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the story at the end of, in just a second here, I'll go ahead and tell you the story. But, oh, I had so much trouble getting the edge of the 3M tape off that you see in the picture. I paused the video, so you missed that part. But it was very difficult to get the double-sided tape to release its sticker. Sometimes things are difficult in life, right? Yeah. Anyway, I told this long story about how the people where I worked, yeah, like, they made up rules and told me I had to follow them and like to tell me to do them, but they, you couldn't necessarily do the rules, or the stuff wasn't necessarily in the best interest of everyone involved. But as a paraeducator, the last rung of the ladder in the public school, don't have much power. But that's okay. I guess that's how it's supposed to be. I don't work there anymore. Hooray! I'm actually very happy about that. Anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, I left off on my story. So I was expressing my concerns, and this incredibly kind person in my life listened. And then, it's kind of like, it basically proved to me that they heard me. Oh, it was so beautiful. I almost cry when I think about it, because I was laughing out loud with tears. Alrighty, so here's the story. So there's a paraeducator where I used to work. She has a superpower. It really is a superpower. And she has shared this superpower with her coworkers. That's nice when people do that. Her superpower is that she has almost no sense of smell. And one of the things that we as paraeducators got to do at my school is assist some of the students with bathrooming challenges. Everyone uses the bathroom, and one of my jobs was to assist students that needed assistance. Anyway, as you might imagine, sometimes it didn't smell very pleasant in the bathroom. And now, I never worked with this particular student, so I'm not familiar with this student. But there was a student that the rules were that there would always be exactly two paraeducators standing right next to the student as the student was using the bathroom. And for safety purposes, of course. I'm going to try not to laugh too much while I tell you the story. So, there's the bathroom that we used. There's a classroom, and then there's a door from the classroom that goes to the Sorry, I got distracted for a second. There's a door from the classroom that goes into the bathroom. And then there's also a door that goes from that bathroom into a occupational therapy, physical therapy room. And the bathroom's not accessible from the hallway. And sometimes a teacher would use the bathroom if there was an urgent need. They could just dart in there because, there weren't always students in there. So anyway, this particular day, there's this paraeducator, the one with the superpowers, the one that doesn't smell bad smells. That was a superpower in that job, I assure you. So it was really, really bad that day. And the paraeducator with the superpower stayed next to the student, as they should. And my friend, the other paraeducator, um, was standing over next to the other door, with the door slightly ajar, gasping for breath. Because they did not have a superpower. They were unable to breathe underwater. As the other paraeducator, Aqua Woman, we'll call her, because she could breathe underwater, but not everyone can. And the other paraeducator went over next to the door, and now, oh yeah, so the classroom teacher, who was unaware that anyone was in the bathroom and just needed to pee real fast, opened the door to go pee, but surprise, we're in there. Well, not we. I wasn't there, but the paraeducators and the student. And this classroom teacher, one of her jobs, of course, is to make sure that everyone follows all the rules all the time. And if you see somebody not following one of the rules, the best thing you can do is to say out loud what the rules are. That way, it's important that everyone follows the rules. So, of course, you can't tell somebody the rules. In order to speak, one must have air in their lungs. So the teacher tried to breathe in so that she could give us the rules. Well, I say us. I wasn't there. But when she went to breathe in, there was this weird, gag reflex that kicked in because of the smell in the room. And she was like, bleh, bleh, bleh. Because she wanted to, make sure that the paraeducators were following all the rules. Very important. Anyway, I don't know if that story means anything to anyone except me, but I've had a lot of jobs in my life where the person that makes up the rules, it's almost like they live up in some ivory tower somewhere, and they're like, you need to do this and you need to do that, and then you have to do this and this and this and this, and you can't talk to them about why you can't do all those things because they don't have time to hear, and it doesn't make any sense to them. But it's like that, whatever that cliche is about walking a mile in a man's shoes or something like that. It's like that, and that's what my friend's story was about. Well, of course, you can walk in another man's shoes, or you can submerge in another man's smells. It's easy to sit up in some office somewhere and type up some rules. Thou shalt stay within 6 inches of such and such a location at all times, blah, blah, blah. But when you're the one that has to do the thing that you're typing and life gets in the way, things happen, unexpected things happen, it doesn't go the way you expect, well, then it's kind of nice to have some feedback from the people on the front line. And anyway, I hope this video finds you guys in a good place. And I hope you make you a Godgetti hat. I hope I see you out and about with your Godgetti hat. But if not, I hope you have a good life. And don't let the ivory tower rule makers ruin your day. See you guys later. Bye.